So today in the studio, we got the Inspire 2, trying to decide whether or not to upgrade to the Inspire 3. We have the Ronin 40, and that uses a lot of the things that this can use, play really nice together on set. But so far, everything I've heard about the waypoints and some of the Spotlight Pro stuff, Inspire 3 is better for dual op. This is better for single op. A lot of times I'm single op, so I'm on the fence. It's a lot of money to spend for what might only be a mediocre upgrade. But today we want to try out something I haven't seen anybody try yet. I want to see if the new DJI 75mm 1.8 DL lens will work on this, because if it does, that's like over 100mm equivalent on a Super 35 sensor. And yeah, let's see if it works. So one of the things that I'm a little bit concerned about is the weight. I know the motors are a good bit stronger on the Inspire 3's gimbal, and I believe this actually comes with a counterweight even for that gimbal. So I'm kind of thinking this is just not gonna work, but if the motors work with it, if it'll handle the weight, the other thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is oftentimes with DJI, you have to do firmware updates for their new lenses so that the focus works and all that type of stuff. It knows how to communicate with the lens. There is no chance that they're gonna be updating this firmware to allow for this lens, because it just kind of goes against their whole ethos of forcing people to update. I think they would probably phrase it as, you know, forward momentum, forward movement, but we know what they're doing. Yep, so we got a counterweight, and it's got some weight to it, so. And then what is this? Is this a UV filter? Doesn't say. If this does work, I'll be amazed. And I think this is even another counterweight. It's a lot of additional weight to be balancing out. It's a hefty lens. Great looking lens. Definitely chunky. Here, grab one of these for comparison. This is the 50. Wow, that front element. You know, for comparison, the size difference. The 50 and the 75. I mean, they're pretty significantly different. Weight? Yeah. All right, well, let's put it on and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen, right? Yeah, that's not gonna be good. All right, let's grab some batteries. I will say this is one thing that I'll probably miss, is having this battery case is super, super nice. I can only imagine what kind of crazy air this is gonna throw at me, but we're gonna find out. So, okay, so it can't flip when it's gonna do its little startup dance. So we're gonna need to lift it up. All right, let's find out. Oh. Oh. It's holding. It's holding. Okay. Oh, I don't know what just, oh, okay, it just evened out. Okay, so now if this focuses and can handle the weight, we're in business. We're keeping the Inspire 2. Let's find out what we got going on here. It kind of looks like it's focusing. It's drifting a lot. Why is that drifting like this? I think the motors just like don't know what to do. Focus seems to work. Okay, what else? What else? Can I adjust camera settings? Can I adjust aperture? 1.8 shows up. 1.8 shows up on the Inspire. So for context, none of these lenses are 1.8. They're all 2.8. There's no lens that can fly on this officially that is 1.8. There's no reason that this would be able to and it reads it, it opens up to 1.8. And it focuses at 1.8. No way. And it's like, it's pretty, it locks on pretty good. Yeah. No way. Well, all this left to do is fly it. This is kind of blowing my mind. Yeah, the DL75 f1.8 works on the Inspire too. Awesome. Another reason you don't need the Inspire 3. I know there's definitely like third-party counterweights. Maybe Josh Yeo can cook something up. There's not a lot of room for them, but I mean, you know, let's say maybe it hurts battery life a little bit, but I mean, if it works, it works. See if we can just use this as our new B cam. So autofocus, oh, you know what? I wonder what minimum focus is. Oh, it's on. Okay, so let's see if it can track. Oh, pretty good. Up, down. It's slow, but it is working. Track focus, that's one thing I want to see if that seems to work. Yeah, the focus is changing. And I mean, the gimbal seems to be as rock solid as it is with any other lens. Yeah, I guess we're in business. Cool. Like 2 seconds after I stopped filming, the lens just dropped. Got a thing on here, gimbal motors overloaded. Touch the motors, they're hot. They're a little steamy. So, you know, is it gonna work? Maybe for quick flights. I kind of have a feeling once we get it in the air and the gimbal's like really working, that extra weight's gonna be too much. It's gonna overload like immediately. And then it might be, could be a challenge to land, because what's gonna happen is it's gonna drop like this, right? And you can see here, there's not enough clearance to land it. So, and I don't wanna hand catch it. So what can we do about this? We can maybe take off from 2 Apple boxes. That's gonna be a little dicey. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna send it. Overall, pretty excited about the fact that it's even showing up. I think that's huge. I do think we're going to need some sort of a counterweight, even if it's like me taping this counterweight to the back. Which, ooh, you know what? You know what? So there's one problem taken care of. And then the other one, I mean, I think I can probably tape this. We'll gaff tape it. If we need to, we'll gaff tape it. I do like the quick release of the counterweight. I feel like they got notes from, it takes so long to attach and detach the counterweight on the Ronin 4D, both the 8K and the 6K head. It's a huge pain to do, especially on set when you're swapping things out quickly. So what I do, and what I think a lot of people probably do, is standardize lenses where it's like either we're leaving the counterweight on for the entire shoot across the range of lenses, or we're leaving the counterweight off across the range of lenses, and you just don't step foot into those other lenses that might need that. Light rain for the next hour. So we can't fly it right this second. Yeah, I guess to be continued, but this is super interesting.